Ichiro Kishimi, The Courage to be Disliked, the Japanese phenomenon that shows you how to change your life and achieve real happiness. Dive into the world of Adlerian psychology with The Courage to be Disliked, a transformative book by Ichiro Kishimi that challenges popular notions about trauma, happiness, and the power of change. Within the pages of this summary, you will learn how to break free from the shackles of the past and construct a brighter future on your terms. Uncover the importance of community, the folly of self-obsession, and how to embrace independence without seeking validation from others. Get ready to confront your assumptions about happiness and reevaluate your perspective on life.
Freedom to transform. The past does not define us, we have the power to transform whenever we want. This idea is championed by Austrian psychologist Alfred Adler, who believed that deterministic thinking based on past experiences is flawed. Despite popular belief, not everyone who has suffered abuse becomes a social outcast. There are many other factors that contribute to human behavior, and we have the freedom to choose how we act. Psychological problems are not always rooted in trauma, and individuals have the power to change their reasons for action. For example, a recluse may have developed anxiety as an excuse to stay indoors, but they have the ability to transform and overcome this. Adler's view of human psychology encourages us to take control of our lives and shape our own futures, rather than being defined by our past experiences. Choosing your outlook. Adlerian psychology views a person's outlook on life as a lifestyle choice rather than a fixed personality trait. Our previous experiences influence this decision, and negative outlooks can be changed if we are willing to take the uncomfortable step of embracing the unknown. The fear of failing or vulnerable prevents change, leading to a stagnant, unhappy lifestyle. Overcoming self-loathing. In Shortcomings, Ichiro Kishimi confronts the idea that focusing solely on our negative traits can lead to self-loathing and isolation. By constantly fixating on faults and trying to change ourselves, we create good reasons to push others away. Pain and exclusion are part of life, and choosing to retreat only creates a false solution to a misidentified problem. It's essential to accept imperfections and embrace the ups and downs of life to move past self-loathing and into a place of self-acceptance. The harm in a competitive mindset. Society values competition, but this mindset can cause harm to mental well-being. When we view others as rivals, it creates unnecessary stress and pressure to always be a winner. Even highly productive people can suffer from deep unhappiness. By freeing ourselves from a competitive attitude, we can realize that nobody is holding us back and open ourselves up to true freedom. Let go of worrying about others' perception and focus on our own attitude to achieve what we truly desire. Breaking the cycle. The education culture is built on reward and punishment. We were taught that if we did something well we would be rewarded, and if we did something wrong, we would be punished. Seeking approval from others can lead to making poor choices, such as selecting a career or partner to meet the expectations of others. It's essential to break the cycle of seeking approval and realize that we're under no obligation to live up to the expectations of others. Making life choices that are best for us may disappoint others, including our families, but it's crucial to live our lives based on what brings us fulfillment. The parenting dilemma. Parents shouldn't meddle in their children's lives by imposing discipline. Instead, they should allow freedom and demonstrate support to raise independent and mature individuals who love learning. Similarly, learning to empathize without trying to control is crucial to building strong relationships that go beyond one's selfish interests. The importance of community. We may feel isolated from society, but all humans are inherently part of a larger community. Adlerian psychology emphasizes the significance of community and advocates for a global community that includes everything and everyone across the universe. By developing ourselves as part of this massive community, we begin to pay more attention to things around us and care more. It's natural to see ourselves as the main protagonist in our lives, but false conclusions of being bigger will lead to frustration and lack of reciprocity. Instead, we should flip our attitude and focus on what we can give to the world, not what the world can give to us. The danger of self-obsession. In Adlerian psychology, self-obsession results in a loss of perspective and a world of warped subjective realities. It leads to victim mentality and becoming a workaholic. The solution lies within focusing on others and reducing competition and worry about others' approval. To achieve happiness, we must contribute to the community and stop selfishly self-obsessing.
In conclusion, The Courage to be Disliked shows readers the path towards a more fulfilling life by embracing Adlerian psychology principles. These include becoming independent and reducing competition, not relying on the approval of others, and contributing to the community without seeing oneself as the center of everything. With these changes in mindset, one can find their freedom to transform and take charge of their own happiness. Break away from the familiar but limiting habits and gather the courage to face the unknown. Embrace the tools presented within this summary to cultivate a happier, more authentic, and connected life.